All right, once again, we're looking at some sunshine early this afternoon, but we're starting to see a few clouds move in different levels from different directions. That's kind of where we are with this particular weather system, but it is still very, very mild. 64 degrees. We've actually gone up finally a couple here on the last report, and winds beginning to swing west to southwest at 10. Occasionally we get some higher gusts. We basically got a weak little front or a wind shift line moving through, and that's kind of coming down from the base of the trough or the storm center to the north of us. So we're actually in the dry sector, which we'll see here in a moment, which is a pretty good place to be. So these numbers already running way above what we'd normally look for afternoon high temperatures. Right now, Mission Park, Elkhorn, back up to 65. A little cooler to the east yet. Fairacre 61 right now. Out at the Field Club, we're 62, and generally lower 60s continuing from South Omaha down into Bellevue. But overall, it's nice. Again, not as warm as that 79 that we saw for a record yesterday, but still looking very, very good here. In fact, as we go elsewhere, some of the warmest weather off to the east. Right now, Carroll, Iowa, 68. It's already up to 70 in Clarinda. And when we had temperatures fall into the 40s this morning, we've actually recovered quite a bit now. Columbus and Fremont back to 61. Lincoln currently you're at 63. So in that dry sector, we've all kind of returned to a very uniform temperature pattern and a much above normal one at that. All right, we saw a few scattered clouds kind of filtering the sunshine outside right now as we look live. Over in the Council Bluffs, you saw in our street level mapping some of the busier intersections dry. The entire metro is dry right now. In fact, as we expand this out, this is what we're looking at. We've got the upper level part of the storm here. There's that little wind shift line that's pushed just south and east of us, and that's running into some slightly deeper moisture, so we could have a better opportunity for a shower or thunder shower in southwest Iowa, northwestern Missouri. The big show, though, has been down into parts of Texas and Oklahoma. We had tornado warnings early this morning about 3 or 4 o'clock, and you can see now this massive rain headed towards Kansas City, and also some rain and isolated snow showers north. But in between where we're at, it's a pretty good place to be. Although we do need some moisture, we have a few opportunities for that later on in the forecast period. All right, watch the temperatures pretty steady in the mid and eventually upper 60s this afternoon. Notice the clouds increase a little bit, and at times you'll see some green to the southeast. That's that little boundary getting a little more active south and east of us, and then everybody will be cooler tonight as the system lifts off to the north and east, and then we get a break, and then we'll watch for the next one to come up from the south toward the end of the week. So moving into the upper 60s, still nice, not as warm as yesterday, but overall pretty good as winds continue to turn a little more west, and then they turn north tonight, lighten up under partly cloudy skies, will drop to 42, and then tomorrow we'll be left kind of in the wake of this system, probably pulling down some cool air from the north. So that'll leave us at about 58, and then we move back to 62 on Thursday. Nice day coming up Friday at 65, and then that next system, depending on exactly how it moves, and the model that tries to give us some moisture here, it's going to do an unusual thing. It's trying to bring this thing almost due north and then kind of wobble it back to the northwest. My gut tells me that may not happen. Usually as the weather flows across this country, it may end up drifting a little bit east of us. So a slight chance of a few showers Saturday doesn't look to be a big deal, and we could actually use the moisture there, Matt. That would hold temperatures down, but again, that really just depends on how that storm drifts north or northeast here as we head towards the end of the week. Otherwise, we stay mild, nothing real cold, back to 70 about a week from now.
Yeah.